Bam. Welcome to the stream tonight, guys. It's been a little crazy around here. Advocates for Justice, Paralegal Service. Coach Neighbors, Paralegal, Coach Neighbors Service, Legal Okay. You guys got the point. Tonight we're going to talk about what you need to do if your shit gets hacked. But before we get into that, I want to leave you guys a link here to the webinar training we're going to have tomorrow. And there's still a few seats open, like 7 or 8. So if you're interested in that, we're going to cover some interesting things. So if you're interested in that, click on that link and go ahead and make your investment. And when you're all done and you check out, you'll be sent to the link to the Zoom webinar. To get in, the webinar will be emailed to your email address that's connected to your payment method. So let's just get started here. So I got hacked a couple of days ago. My account was hacked. Yeah, haven't had to say that. Well, actually, I never had to say that yet. But apparently I clicked on the wrong thing or something. And I started receiving PayPal notifications about stuff, thank you for purchasing stuff. I'm like, oh, hell no, I didn't purchase nothing. So, yeah. So while I was logging into my PayPal account to see what the hell was going on, PayPal was calling me on the phone. So they don't be playing around, boy. So we got to talking on the phone, and they're trying to charge. Actually, they charged some $25 game or something that they bought with my PayPal, and PayPal was all over that. So PayPal jammed them up, and then I spent the next several hours fighting with these people trying to steal my stuff. So, hey guys, if you come here from Facebook, go to this link and give StreamYard permission to use your Facebook username. Otherwise, you show up as Facebook user. And we'd like to know who's showing up in practice. Good evening, Facebook user. What's your name? Go to that link and give StreamYard permission to use your name, so your name will be posted. Welcome to the show. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been through for the last couple of days, and then I'm going to answer if there's anybody that has any questions. I'm going to answer your questions. Hello, Donna. Welcome to the show tonight. And I put a link in here to the training that we're going to have tomorrow. And it's going to be a little bit different. We got quite a few people interested in it, so we're going to step up and not just go through the documents that you guys need to use. We're going to talk about some other stuff. So you guys click on that link and see what's going on there. Kareem, if you got a question, you can ask it at the end of the show, but this is not where we handle this stuff at. And you and I kind of have a little bit of a head-butting problem anyway. So if you like to discuss your situation, I know you amended it to conform with your personal inflictions, but and now it's not working out very well for you, more likely than not. And that's what happens when you change it. So we're going to move forward. You guys, if you come from Facebook, please go to the link showing on the bottom of the screen and give StreamYard permission to use your username, your Facebook username. So once I got off the phone with PayPal and they blocked them from using my account any further, I headed over to change my passwords. Obviously, that's the first thing that you need to do. So I went to the Google dashboard to change my password. I didn't go right there. I had to figure it out. But I'm telling you guys, in case this happens to you, a lot of times, if you're able to do this quickly, it makes a huge difference, like in my case. So I went to the Google dashboard and I changed my passwords and stuff and did a few other things. And then I called my tech support, my technician tech support, one of my kids, and got a little bit of feedback on what other things I needed to be doing. And the first thing that I need to do was change my password. So that I already done. So I kind of cut the damage, down, but the damage had been done. These people hacked into my YouTube account. They changed my profile picture. They took my freaking profile picture. Oh, and put there's something open sea. And they actually changed my logo and everything, deleted my account information. They didn't delete the videos, but they did delete the front page, my home page. So when you guys go to my YouTube channel, the home page has been, I'm going to have like this video on it when we're done. Oh, I'm not going to upload some other videos on it, but right now I'm still trying to make sure that my computer is secure. And that's why I was running a little bit late tonight. I wasn't going to have the stream if I didn't think that my computer was secure. So these fools removed all my channel keywords. They uploaded their own logo for OpenSea. And it looked like they had a stinking live stream last night on my stuff. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show you that. Then people were naughty. Maybe I can find it. So I'm still running software to make sure that I have control. Anyway, we're going to move on. I'll show you that. I'll put the picture of their email showing that they did a live stream in the video that I make here. So I don't know if you guys seen the live stream. If they did a live stream, it looks like they did a live stream. So I'm wondering if you guys seen the stream coming from my channel last night. I hope it wasn't smutty. Yeah, and if it was, somebody need to send me a copy of it. I need it for evidence, okay? I need the smutty stuff for evidence. No, Bill State National, I never heard of Regulation Z exemption on mortgages. It sounds like an administrative situation, and most administrative situations don't work very well. Well, I haven't seen very many that worked very well because administrative situations work if they're following the rules. And these fools don't follow the rules. So that's a wrap on that. So administrative situation. The thing with the administrative situation is there's no court that's going to make them do anything. You can win an administrative court, then you got to go to another court to get to enforce it. Super not. Well, I don't, I'm not exactly sure how that worked for them, but it looked like they did a live stream. Oh yeah, there it goes. Looked like they did a live stream. Okay, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it, guys. Show it to you guys. So hang on one second here. I'm going to do a screen share. Okay, screen share. My machine is moving kind of slow. Oh, now it's not responding. I was afraid of this. So if it kicks me off, I'll be back. They can't get rid of me that easy. No, I didn't talk about Regulation Z, unless it's something I talk about, but I know by a different name. Can you guys still hear me? I think my machine's about to. Google Chrome is not responding, so I think it's about to shut down. So if that happens, I'll be back. You guys don't go away. Okay, see, I'm back. Oh, someone else was talking about it. Yeah, I don't spend much time on administrative things. I'd rather just start suing them, because when you do administrative stuff, you're still going to have to ask the judge to help you. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't follow the Supreme Court. They're kind of nutty. So we're going to try to screen share again because I'm feeling gutsy. Okay. So this is the email that you get when you're streaming if you own the site. And I got this email yesterday from OpenSea. They announced their big NFT event and they were live, but it didn't record on my YouTube. That's just weird. I don't know. What I do know is that they didn't get what they was trying to get. They got squat. And then PayPal sent them a thing, and they made them return my money. So, but they messed up some stuff pretty good. And I almost didn't go live tonight because I wasn't sure if I had control of my computer and I didn't want to cause any more problems. So I'm hoping whatever they streamed wasn't smutty, and if it was, you guys send me a copy of it. The fact they invested so much time in changing my YouTube channel made me believe that they had planned to return to finish me off. So, when you're a coach, you always see things in a different way. So I done some checking, and I checked the control panel to see if any new programs have been uploaded on the same day that I started having these problems, and bam! Yeah, it looks like those fools downloaded Office 365 on my computer. So I deleted their Office 365 from my computer. Cha-ching, deleted. There you go. Who's your daddy now? And then I went and opened up my computer, and I couldn't open any files because I didn't have Office 365. But slow down. It appeared they re-downloaded the Office 365, and I think they used that to gain control of the secondary email account that I had. So my primary email account is guysmiley52@gmail.com, and I was able to get control of that, but not after spending 2 hours and 20 minutes back and forth changing the passcode, changing the password, and then I try to get in the other email, and then I go back and it'd be changed again. So we were ping ponging, we were ping ponging the passwords. Yeah, so I think I just cut my losses and went ahead and deleted what they downloaded, even though it was mine, because I can't. These guys are smarter than me, so I can't match brains with them on their turf. So in their ring. So we needed to cut our losses, and so we just deleted it. I bought a new one and downloaded it, and I'm sharing this with you guys so that you can make sure that if this happens to you, you'd have a game plan for it. Now, these dudes were pretty slick, but they ended up they didn't get squat. They didn't get squat. And you know how coaches always talking crap. I can talk crap in Spanish too. Si quieres pelear, tráigame. Yeah, you guys want to fight? If they're listening to me now, come on down. Let's give it another shot. Okay, well, never mind. Leave me alone, please. Well, the learning never ends. So you guys have any questions tonight? I want to take some questions that you guys want to ask me questions I don't know about mortgage regulation Z or any of that, but I do know how to sue these people for causing you problems. And Kareem, one of the things so when you follow my stuff, I can tell you right now, they're not going to agree with you and just go sit down. They're going to go for broke and tell you that you don't know what you're doing and hope that that you don't know how to respond to them. And in the lawsuit, in the instructional video, there's a provision for when they dismiss your stuff and what you need to do. So, and I know that you did your own thing, and I also know that you didn't watch the videos because we talked about that. So, you know, my suggestion would be to go back and watch how to object to the judge's situation. And if you're talking about state court, then the state court judge should be getting sued. So, if you're following the program, if you're following what we have outlined in the program. Welcome, Cynthia. Yeah, you know, some people don't. And those people I have a hard time working with. Okay, so I goof around a lot and try to make it a little bit light, but at the end of the day, the fire is what I put on the table for you guys to use. So just because I'm being silly and having a little bit of fun up here, don't mean that I'm not serious and we're bringing it to the table. So because we bringing it to the table, and my last 8 or 9 reviews are totally off the chain. I had a person in one of the Facebook groups, not my group, but somebody else's group, that chimed in on one of my things and just left. I could tell the attorney. Attorneys step up and they say some stupid shit just to create a problem, just to create doubt. They want to create doubt. That's all they say, and then they go sit down. And I'll tell you, when someone like me or like us who knows some stuff has something to say, they're going to come in and say, hey, dude, that ain't right because this is this and that. Attorneys, they're just going to say, oh, he's crazy. They're not going to back it up with nothing. Yeah, so I got, so what I did was I copy and pasted the last 5 or 6 reviews in the page, but before I could get them copy and pasted, she didn't like what I had to say to her. And so and I just told her, you know, you sound like an attorney, and attorneys are working from the conventional program that they structured, so you're not going to get anything done there. So she actually deleted it. She deleted the comment, but I took a picture of it before it got deleted, a screenshot before it got deleted, and then I finished our post in a brand new post and put her screenshot in there. People want to mess with me. It's on. Get it, ya? Tráigame. If you want to fight, come on. Bring it. So, Kareem, you should check out the situation that you have to do objecting to the reconsideration package, objecting to the judge. If you Google or search these things on my channel, you'll pull up the videos that you need to watch to tell you how to handle the situation. What we're learning in the new updated instructional video is that we need to come out of the gate with a counterclaim. If you have time and you're not getting evicted, a counterclaim that you file in the state case after you add the state, the judge, and the attorneys, the new buyer, the sale barn, whoever it is, to that, and you add that in the state case as a counterclaim. Now, if you are about to get evicted, you don't have time to be doing that crap, then you need to get your lawsuit filed in state court. You file it in state court, and then the same day you run over to federal court and file it in federal court. And you should be able to do that because the only thing you're going to change on a stinking thing is the title at the top, and the parties are going to be in different positions. Because when you file the counterclaim, then you're the defendant, and when you file your lawsuit, you're the plaintiff. So people get confused because they overthink this crap all the time. So the easy way to look at it is like this. If you paid to start the action, then you're the plaintiff. Whoever paid to start the action is the plaintiff. The other person is the defendant. Now, we don't like being the defendant, so you need to hurry up and crush that state shit so you can get over in the federal court and get some stuff done. And they're going to try and get out of everything. And their system is structured so they have to tell you what the problem is, or they're supposed to tell you what the problem is. Most of the time, they lean on the fact that you failed to state a claim for relief under Rule 12B. That's usually their go-to crap to get out of crap all the time. Now, my packages, the most popular packages were changed to state a claim. But here's the thing. If you don't watch the video on how to state a claim, you can file the package stating a claim, and they're going to lie to you. They're going to lie to your face and tell you you didn't state a claim and tell you a bunch of crap because they want you to go sit the hell down and get out of their face. If you don't watch the video on how to state a claim and know how to do that and understand that what you got is stated a claim, then you're going to be lost. If you watch the video, then you'll know how to object. Oh, and you watch the reconsideration video and any other videos about the judge, you'll learn how to object to the judge's ruling, demand reconsideration, and then recuse the judge for helping the attorneys. And if you're in federal court, then you can actually recuse the judge that's trying to dismiss your stuff from federal court because they don't want you over there either. They don't want my stuff over there either. But most of the time, it's the magistrate judge. And the magistrate judge does not have jurisdiction to be making any decisions in your case without the signature of all of the parties, without the consent, without written consent from all the parties. And if you don't think this is true, then you should Google magistrate judge consent form for your state, and you'll pull up the form. More likely than not, it'll be in the first 3 or 4 entries that the judge is supposed to have you sign. And in that form is a law that the judge violated by dismissing your case without your signature on the consent form. At the end of the day, who wants a lesser judge in your face making decisions? Who wants a judge, a more judge? No, you don't. So in this program, you don't want to be before the judge because the judge ain't going to help you. That's why we're suing the judge out of the gate. The judge does not have jurisdiction to be involved in your case. They don't have a consent form. On a state level, the judge doesn't have an injured party. They don't have a contract that's signed by both parties or even a real contract. They don't have accounting of the money. They don't have anything. Oh, wait, they do. They have the attorney's line-ass affidavit that they're attesting to the record. Check your affidavit. It don't say I'm attesting to the facts. No, you're being sued by the damn record. And the record, you can't cross-examine the damn record. Yeah, they have so many things wrong with their stuff. But you know what? We're putting it on them. We got some fighters in this group that ain't having it and are doing whatever it takes. And I'm going to be posting some new reviews on my website too that we've gotten in about the online course. I got people in the online course that a couple of people blocked the eviction process, blocked the auction sale and forced the judge to recuse himself. Or no, they told me the judge recused himself. No, I think you did that. That's how that worked. So Kareem, that's what I would do if I were you, man. I would explore why they're trying to dismiss your stuff. The way this works for everybody, if you got a lawsuit package and they're dismissing it or whatever, then you need to do your homework and you need to figure out why they're dismissing it, what it is they're doing, why they're dismissing it, and what you need to do about it to counter the problem. And then at that point, you can email me or hit me up on Facebook or message me, and we can talk. You can tell me, look, this is what they sent me. This is the reason why they're dismissing my stuff. I looked it up and they're full of crap because of this reason. And this is what I think I need to do. Now, when you put that on the table, now I can coach you. I can help you because I have an idea about where you're at, what you understand. And our conversation from there forward is very short. And that's the way that has to go. When you call me on the same day that you got something from the court and you're breathing in a paper bag, it's the value of our conversation is very, very, very minimal. Okay, it's very minimal because I'm going to be asking you questions. Now, you can tell me the name of the document, and I already know. But you don't. And that's the problem. You need to know. If you don't know, if you don't watch the instructional videos, if you don't do your homework, when they bullshit with you, you're not going to understand and you're not going to say the right thing. And they're going to be at your house throwing shit in the yard. So I'm just saying. Watching the instructional videos, my stuff is non-conventional. People get my stuff sometime and they want to use it like it's a conventional document. They just fill it out and file it and go sit down. Oh, wait, no. You got to jam up and stop the state court. Then you need to hurry over there and get your lawsuit filed in federal court. And then you need to use the removal document and remove all of that stuff to connect with your federal lawsuit. Because remember, when you go in with the 42 USC 1983 Civil Rights Package, you're no longer arguing or talking about what they want to talk about, the lies, the whether or not you paid, any of that crap. You're not talking about none of that. What you're talking about now is the fact that they violated you with the court, with the everyday court process and procedures, and you're suing them for that. And that's why your state case, all that stuff they were doing, ignoring all your stuff, all you need is a docket sheet, really, to show that they ignored all of your stuff and gave them your shit free. I mean, that's pretty much it. And the other thing that you guys need to understand too is that when you file anything that they don't like, they're going to fill your head with a bunch of shit. And it works out a lot better if you do your homework before you go. And especially if you talk to them. And every time you talk to them, the only thing you should be talking about is what's on the paper that you paid for. That's it. That's the only thing you should be talking about is what's on that paper that you just paid for. The removal form, what is state removal form's name? Is just a document, it's just a motion for removal. And if you bought the package, you should be able to tell me, otherwise you didn't go through your stuff. So I'm just saying, Bay Area Pepper. Yeah, I know I'm always the coach, right? And at the end of the day, you can make your own. And that's kind of where I was going with the reconsideration package, with a judge making a decision without having that consent form signed. When you get that consent form, you have the law that violated. You just need to tell I'm recusing the judge for violating his own damn law, helping them, the attorneys. So that's how you do that. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. And I tell you, I really would like some of you guys that are still in your house to send me a review video. That would be really cool. And I can post that video on my website. Yeah, make you a superstar. Okay, I can make you something. Well, that's all the value I'm bringing to the table tonight, guys. I just wanted to keep it short tonight. I need to get back. Got some more stuff to check on this situation. I found out right before we started that these people hacked into my Google AdWords account, and they did something to make me get 5.2K clicks on my ad. I woke up this morning like, what the hell? Yeah, and then they suspended my account because somehow I circumvented their system. Okay, I'm not smart enough to do none of that. So, but I think we're going to get it worked out because I still don't have control of my main account that my AdWords account is my main email account that my AdWords account is connected to. And I'm sure they can see that I had to change my passwords 35 times. And the other dude was changing his password. Yeah, so yeah, we was actually doing, I think we were doing that at like real time at the same time. So you guys have a nice evening. Tomorrow we're having the webinar, and the link, I posted the link in there. I don't know if still have the link there. Just posted it again. It's $75. And this page you guys should save because I'm going to place all of my stuff, all of my webinar trainings, my topic and the dates for the trainings on this page. Never understand. So you filed your federal lawsuit, but you didn't move it to federal court yet? So Donna, you sued the judge in state court, right? Do you have your lawsuit filed in federal court? If you're not, I'm gonna have to make you run a couple of laps because that lawsuit being filed in federal court is what you're going to use to control the state court process with. Okay. If you don't get your lawsuit filed in federal court, then you're standing there with your pants down. Okay. My legal team says I could say that you're exposed. Do you have to move a motion? Do you have to move by motion to remove? I don't know what do you have to? You filed a motion to remove. You're not asking the court to. So, Bay Area Pepper, I'm going to suggest that you go watch the video because we go over that in the video on how to remove. So the best video to watch are any of the videos that's updated. Those are the ones you should watch first, and you should watch the latest videos and work your way back because there's changes that have been made based off of real-time feedback that I get from team members in a couple other Facebook groups that we use for coaching and stuff. So you guys need to watch the updated instructional video. Bay Area Pepper walks you through the complete process on how to stop the state court by filing the counterclaim, what to do, and all of that. And then there's several documents of lawsuit. There's several videos addressing moving your case over to federal court. So Donna, are you talking a hearing in federal court, or are you talking there's a hearing in state court? Because if you followed everything, and which I'm sure you did, because you've been all over this, and you already sent one judge packing, no other state judges can hear your case because it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest. You're suing the state, you're suing the attorneys, you're suing the judge, so it's a conflict of interest. So no other state judges can be involved in it. If you're suing the state court judge, I mean, what the hell? His buddies are I'm sure they'll be fair, right? Okay, yeah. Now there's a restraining order you should file in federal court to ask them to restrain the state court process also. Now, if you have the restraining order in your packet, you need to remove the temporary injunction from the restraining order. Okay, just move it out of the title up here, temporary injunction, remove that. Because there's one or two elements that have to be present for temporary injunction to apply, and there's not in the situation that you're in. So that has to be removed, but I don't have staff to go in and find all of that stuff and make those changes right now, especially with all the people that we're helping move forward. So the updated instructional video is the first video that you should look at, Bay Area Pepper. And welcome to the program. If you're new, I can appreciate that. And if you invest in a lawsuit package, the 42 USC 1983 civil rights package is the one that's kicking their asses. Sorry, their butts right now. My legal team don't like me saying some stuff. So, and I'm going to, you can go to my website at winincourtnow.com and you can get that package off of. Oh no, Donna, state court don't have jurisdiction to be up in your face. Okay, if you need to take your file stamp copy of what you filed in state court, in federal court, and stick down there and send them fools, because I'd take it with you and just tell them they don't have jurisdiction to do anything because you have a federal case filed against the state, all of the players involved in the state, and I would just give them a file stamp copy of your stuff and stick your restraining order in their face and tell them you're going down to federal court right now to file your restraining order. And let them know they'll get a copy sent to them in an email after you file it, because federal court sends all those players a copy of everything that you file. So yeah, I don't know how they plan on doing that, because unless they got a judge from federal court. And I would ask the state court to send your file over to federal court, because they no longer have jurisdiction to be up in your face. So that's how you want to handle that. So you guys, I put the link in there if you're interested in the training that we're going to have tomorrow night. We're also going to have additional training. I'm going to have trainings to teach you guys how to make the documents that I make, because I have a lot of paralegals that are using my stuff. And I'm also going to have trainings to show you guys how to do a bunch of different things. So. Well, you can do whatever you want, Bay Pepper. My program is lined out. And the more people you add, the more complicated it gets. So you don't need, in my opinion, there's no reason to sue the insurance company. If you want more money, just go in for 10 million instead of 5. I just, one of the things that I've learned is you have to keep it simple, because when you make it complicated, the arguing starts. Their program is structured so when the arguing starts, their buddy judge gets to help them. So that's pretty much how that works. And if you're going with the 42 USC 1983 civil rights lawsuit package, there's no arguing on that. And if you bought that package, you probably should get the summary judgment motion I put together that's specifically for that package. It's like $50, and I have links for it everywhere if you are interested in the motion for summary judgment that you need to use with the 42 USC foreclosure offensive civil rights lawsuit package. That's on my website at winincourtnow.com. There's my website address. So you can get the package from there. On the front of my website is a link to the instructional video playlist. On the front of my website is also a link to the website, the web page that's showing where my training topics and everything. So you guys can see that there. There you go, Donna. And Donna already refused one state court judge, and so I didn't know what they got up their sleeve for But like I said, Donna, as long as you got your stuff filed in federal court, you need to use that to control them fools. So you need to find that restraining order, and I fill that out. And when you go to court, give them a copy. Don't have to be file stamped. I give them a file stamp copy of your title dispute, which is your federal lawsuit, and tell them that you're on your way over to file your restraining order. And you'd appreciate it if they could transfer your files over to federal court. I'm serious. I would just tell them I appreciate if you guys could transfer my files over to federal court and have them connected with the case number that's showing right there on the lawsuit that I got right there, showing that I'm suing y'all asses, all y'all. There you go, Donna. Thank you guys for the privilege of sharing your time, and I'll see you in the next video. I got some more work to do. See if these hacking assholes, these hacking fools messed up any more of my stuff. Good night, guys, and sign up for the training tomorrow if you want to. We're bringing the fire to the table.